Nope, it's not clickbait. No, that thumbnail is not clickbait. There is indeed a problem, and that problem is availability. In the description boxes of each of the videos that I've done on the Manta, there is a Tractor Supply link and a Walmart link to the two different versions of the kayak. The only difference between the two Manta versions being the colorway. The dark and the blue at Tractor Supply and the light and dark gray at Walmart. If you click on the Tractor Supply link right now, it is a dead link. That's pretty unusual because typically if they were just simply out of stock, the link would still be live, but it would say that the product is out of stock. That's not the case here. I've spent the last few days talking to several people both at Tractor Supply and Lifetime products. The experience with Tractor Supply has been a little bit frustrating, and it's been frustrating for everybody because if you've been paying attention to the news, Tractor Supply is pretty much getting dragged through the mud over policy that they no longer have. There's a certain segment of the population that likes to boycott things that they don't like, and that's their right to do. Unfortunately, Tractor Supply has had to field thousands of phone calls, people screaming at them for policies that they no longer have. So my first couple of attempts at talking to Tractor Supply, they understandably assumed that I was just going to be another one of those angry phone calls, and they hung up on me. So I finally got a hold of somebody really, really good at Tractor Supply that listened to the problem, but she couldn't get to the bottom of it exactly. And I'm still kind of expecting an answer back from her, from their IT department, to find out whether or not the removal of the link was a mistake or whether or not they've just decided to not carry that kayak. I also got a hold of somebody at Lifetime. They, in the office on a Friday, it's a bit of a skeleton crew. I did get a hold of them yesterday. I'm recording this on Saturday. And I've got a phone call with them on Monday to talk to distribution to get down to what exactly is going on. Two things we do know. This isn't Lifetime or Tractor Supply not wanting to do business with each other, because Tractor Supply is still selling tons and tons and tons of Lifetime products. And I can confirm from Lifetime that it is not a recall of any sort. And this is purely speculation, but it probably more likely has to do with supply chain issues. They're missing a couple of parts, like for instance the rod holder assemblies. That's a really custom thing. You know, they just don't grab a generic one and drill a hole and toss them in there. It's that kayak is specifically set up for that rod holder assembly. So it could be something that simple. I will absolutely let everybody know exactly what's going on with it as I find out more information. I assume I probably will have heard back from Tractor Supply by Monday or Tuesday, and I'm going to have that phone call with Lifetime on Monday. So I should know a little bit more after that, and I definitely will post another video to see exactly what's going on. In the meantime, the light gray, dark gray version that's sold exclusively at Walmart, it is available, but it's kind of a regional mess as to whether or not they will ship it, and that's the only way they sell it. They don't keep it in stores, they ship it. For instance, our friend Ohio Hobby Guy obviously lives in Ohio. He seriously wanted the Manta, He got onto Walmart's website, and he was pretty much told by the website, no, we can't ship this to you. Just bear in mind, the kayak retails for $700. Walmart is selling it for $650, and then $50 extra for shipping. $50 extra for shipping on an 80-pound, big, awkward kayak. That's about as cheap as it could possibly get. So they may have just decided, based on where the person is looking for it, that it's not worth it to them to ship it. Because when I get on Walmart's website, I can go all the way through the transaction process, well, up until I actually hit the go for credit card thing, and it even schedules a delivery appointment for me. So I could get it, but for some reason, Ohio Hobby Guy, he can't where he is. So if you do want a Manta, right now, Walmart is pretty much the only way, in the light gray and darker gray colorway. And again, as soon as I get to the bottom of what's going on with the Tractor Supply version, I will definitely let you know. Because this isn't just bad for Tractor Supply and Lifetime, it's also bad for me. Just so you can see analytics on these things, these are a couple of videos related to the Manta, and you can see where they flatline. They flatlined on the exact same day that the landing page on Tractor Supply's website got pulled, whether, again, by accident or not. So I have a vested interest in this as well. I know that a lot of you that want this kayak, you also do too, so I will keep you up to date as I find things out. In the meantime, just to let you know, Ron C. and I are headed out to some fairly difficult water tomorrow to do the swift water test for the Manta. So we're going to record that, and I'll probably put that out next weekend, more than likely. I really like that Tractor Supply page to be back up, otherwise it's not going to get any hits. And if you guys know how the YouTube algorithm works, if you're not getting hit right out of the gate, you're never going to get hit. So it could turn something that could potentially be a, long-term 10, 20, 30,000 view video. It can turn it into a 200 view video very, very easily. So I'm not interested in doing that. My channel is monetized and it supplements the income, and it takes a lot of time to produce these videos, so the little bit of scratch that I get back is definitely at least well deserved. At any rate, folks, that's going to do it for this one. I will let you know what's going on as soon as I hear anything. Thanks for watching. We'll see you soon.